everyone, come make dinner with me. So I'm making something that I've never made before. It is my mom's special sauce for meatballs. Now, this week when I went to the grocery store, sorry, I'm trying to block the light. I got some frozen meatballs, thinking they were already seasoned and, you know, all that stuff. And then I get them out today to make them for dinner. I was like, oh crap, they're not seasoned. It's not raw meat, it's cooked. Crap, I need to get a sauce. So this is the first time I'm ever going to make my mom's special sauce. I thought it was a family recipe, but apparently it is not. I easily found it on the internet. But interestingly enough, I did not find the portions in the recipe that I found, but it is my mom's recipe. So that consists of chili sauce. I could only find the sweet chili, so hopefully that doesn't make too much of a difference. Barbecue sauce, and something that people never suspect, grape jelly. When my mom has made this for parties in the past, nobody has suspected that it has grape jelly in it because it don't taste like it. I can tell you that much. But we're gonna try doing it today. I hope it doesn't come out too sweet because I like spice, and so does my cousin who I live with. But we're gonna try. So the instructions on the back of the bag tells me that what I can do with these meatballs is just make the sauce and then put the meatballs in the sauce and then let it cook slowly, which is what I'm gonna do. Yeah. What I'm planning to do is about a cup of each ingredient. I think that should be enough. I would hope so. Lately, as I've been, teaching myself how to cook and learning new recipes, if it doesn't specify like portions or measurements, I just throw in spices till it starts tasting good or smelling good. So we're gonna do about a cup of each. I'm probably gonna do a little less than a cup of the jelly, only because that's really sweet and I feel like it might overpower the rest of the flavor. First thing I'm gonna do is turn on the heat to, I'm gonna start out with low and then we're gonna go higher. The instructions do say to cook it on medium, but I'm gonna wait until I have the meatballs ready for that. So this measuring cup is 2 cups. So I've gotta make sure not to fill it all the way. I'm gonna do the the jelly. There's a difference, if you don't know it, there's a difference between jam and jelly. Make sure you know the difference before you do recipes. Especially before you do recipes. It's probably not going to taste like my mom's, but it'll still taste good. And Jared's not going to know there's jelly in it until he sees this TikTok. In goes the jelly. That made a very uncomfortable sound. You can smell the chili from here. My goodness, it's got some flavor into it. Ah, yep. Now I know where the meatball sauce gets its consistency. Let's see. I remember this part of the recipe. And it's a little under a cup, so let's go just a touch more. You know what? That's almost the whole damn bottle. So we're going to use the whole damn bottle. nobody's here to tell me otherwise. Okay, got that. Okay. And now the barbecue sauce. This is gonna be interesting getting a cup of this. It's got like a small opening. I think that's a cup. Let's take a look. It's a little less than a cup. Hello there. Does it look good together like this? The answer is no. Do I think I made a little bit more than I should have? That answer is yes. Again, experimenting. This is my first time making this. I turned the heat up a little bit higher, and this is what it looks like right now. All right, well, it's been on the heat for like 2 minutes or so, so I'm going to add the meatballs. I wonder if my Italian ancestors would be appalled at me using pre-packaged frozen meatballs. Probably they would. Would my Irish ancestors be ashamed? That remains to be seen. I'm on a tight budget as far as food goes, so I buy cheap. I buy what I can. And let me tell you, making a homemade meal from scratch every day, I would not be able to afford that. But I get to experiment. And I do buy fresh food when I can. This is what it looks like right now. The instructions say to leave it on for about 25 minutes on medium heat. So I'm just gonna let it sit for a while I stir it. But yeah, that's the meatball recipe that I grew up with. It has a sweet, tangy taste, probably due to the barbecue sauce and the grape jelly. But let me know if anybody has tried this recipe before.